Hey guys, it's your boy Slow, and look at the match we have for you today. We're going to be playing against FC Porto, and that's Benfica's fiercest rival in the Primeira Liga, and this is a team that we've had the better of in the last few years, and hopefully we can do the same today. If you want to win the Primeira Liga, you have to beat FC Porto. There's no doubt about that, and yeah, so it's going to be an interesting match. They've got some amazing players, the likes of Tello, Brahimi, Jackson Martinez, Oliver Torres. They've got a great team, so they're definitely not going to be an easy team to beat, but I'm sure a few of you would stop watching me if I lost against them. So it's a pretty nerve-wracking match for me, and yeah, let's go and see if we can actually beat them. Enjoy the match, enjoy the highlights. So here we are, lads, at the biggest match of the Portuguese calendar. It's Benfica at home against FC Porto. What a match this is going to be. Look at the top of that table. It's Benfica ahead by 2 points. We cannot afford to lose this match. Even a draw is not ideal, because then that means that we can't lose a single match, as Porto are likely to win pretty much every match till the end of the season. This is how it always is in the Portuguese league. It's the one that makes the mistake that ends up losing. Unfortunately, a couple of years ago, Benfica lost to that goal against Kelvin. That was absolutely horrendous, but for the last few years, we've got the better of them, and we've won the double. That's 2 leagues. We've won the Taça de Portugal this year. So we're doing really well. Look at our team, completely refreshed from the team I got anyway. Samara's still my top CDM there. I'm going to go through both lineups. Gaetan on the left, Salvio on the right. My first 11 is likely to change in the next episode or so, even maybe on this one. But let's look at Porto's team. Adrian Fernandes doesn't actually play in the first 11, but there you go. Brahimi, Torres. Actually, on the right-hand side, you'll probably have Tello. Quaresma doesn't usually start, but they've got a really good team. A team that's definitely capable of causing some damage to the Benfica defence, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to hopefully beat FC Porto, get the 3 points, and further distance ourselves in the top of the league. So let's go straight to the highlights, and yeah, enjoy the match. So it's good and bad for Benfica right at the beginning. Jonas makes a fantastic pass there to Cristante, takes a left-footed shot, Andres can't get his hand to it, but look at that mess inside the 18-yard box, and would you believe it, did you actually catch who went down? We're going to see it now. Jonas is injured, and I'm forced to take him off the pitch. Our top scorer is injured in a match like this. I could have really done without this, and I'm forced to put Lima in. I do like Lima, he's got a bit of pace, but it's absolutely devastating for me having to remove Jonas off the pitch. Let's see that replay. It was an absolute mess. I don't think there was a penalty, but yeah, Jonas injured. What a bad thing to happen for us at this moment in time. Let's just hope it's not a really bad injury. 20 minutes into the game, we see some nice place between Danilo and Casemiro. Look at the position for Casemiro. He lays it off to Adriani, gets the ball back, smashes it into the back of the net with his left foot, and at this point I threw the control on the floor. I was so pissed off. I really did not want to lose this match. There's a lot of pressure on me. I know you guys would be devastated if I lost against Porto, but they are playing a really difficult match, maintaining a lot of the possession, and there's nothing we could have done in this situation. Regardless of that, it's just fired me up. I really want to get a goal back to get at least a draw, but I'd love to win against Porto. It's not over yet, so let's see what happens. So far it's been all Porto up till nearly half-time now. Adrian picks up the ball, passes it to Torres, and then he lays it off to Herrera. Right-footed shot. It's well off the far post there. Close but no cigar there for Porto. And we're still in the situation where we cannot equalise. We've hardly created any chances at all. I don't think we've had a shot since that first opportunity early on in the game, and it's getting difficult to see how we're going to get back into this game. And that's it, it's half-time. We've had hardly any chances. I think the only chance we've had is that initial shot we had in the first sort of 10 minutes. Other than that, it's been all Porto maintaining possession in the midfield. So we need to think about it and see how we're going to approach the second half. We really need to at least equalise, get the point, keep both teams level, although that's a bit dangerous as it could bring Sporting up. But regardless, let's go and see what we can do in the second half. And it doesn't start off any better in the second half as Adrian makes a nice run here. There's some nice 1-2 play here in the second between Quintero and Adrian. He takes a right-footed shot just over the bar, but it's not a good start again for Benfica. We still need to yet control this match. And finally we start having some chances. Salvio to throw in. Talvin picks up the ball, he crosses it in, it deflects off Danilo I think. Gaitan takes that lovely shot, and Samaras tried to header the ball but it goes out. And what a good sign here for Benfica. We're starting to get back into the game, and now Salvio with a corner, possibly trying to find Luizel, but Talvin gets his head to it and it's just wide off the near post there. But what a good sign there. We're getting back into the game and this is what we needed. Let's see if we can get that goal and equalise. And the Benfica domination continues. Look at this beautiful pass here to Salvio. He dribbles it straight into the box. He's going to take a shot, but it's deflected there off the player, but Gaitan picks it up. Lovely passes here between the players, Lima, and finally it gets to Andres and he picks it up. But what beautiful play. It reminded me of Barcelona, and that is exactly what I want for Benfica. And that red blood through our veins never dies, and you're going to see an impeccable cross here from Lima. Starts off with Samaras. Look at this beautiful vision. Look at that run made by Talvin. Picks it up with his chest, smashes it with the right foot, and it's straight into the back of the net. And it's Benfica 1, FC Porto 1. What a lovely finish. I believed that this could happen. Hope is always the last one to die, and I was never going to give up. I was always going to try and equalise, and now I'm going to try and win this game. But what a beautiful right-footed shot there from Talvin. I'm so glad that I bought that player, and he's going to make a fantastic Benfica player in the future. He's going to be worth a lot of money, and I'm not giving him up. What a fantastic goal, and I am really fucking happy right now. And it was 90 minutes, and I was accepting the draw. Gaitan takes the free kick. I receive the ball, but look what happens. Lima is taken down in the box. I don't really know what happened there, whether it was a genuine penalty or not, but he was nowhere near the ball, and I think that's Bruno Martins Indy takes down Lima inside the box. And what a time to get a penalty. 90 minutes into the game. We were actually in injury time. He runs straight into Indy. Indy falls on top of the player, and we get a penalty. Now, how nervous would you be taking this penalty 92 or 3 minutes into the game? And it's our boy Gaitan lining it up, and let's see what happens. And he's lining up the shot, makes a run, takes a shot with his left foot straight down the middle, and it's a goal. And it's now Benfica 2, FC Porto 1. Fernandes had absolutely no chance there, and what a man to put Benfica up. Nico Gaitan, what a fantastic player. What would Benfica be without him? Hopefully I won't be forced to sell him anytime soon, but let's see what happens. What a wonderful goal. I'm so fucking happy now, overturning the match against Porto, the toughest team in the league. 2-1. What a finish to this match. What an absolute finish. I couldn't have asked for anything better than this, and he deserves to celebrate like he did. What a fantastic goal from a fantastic player, and it looks like we're going to get the 3 points from Porto. And that goal was so traumatising for FC Porto that Quaresma decides to have a fit in the middle of the pitch. Let's see a close-up. And that's it, that's the end of the match. Benfica wins 2-1 at home against FC Porto. We've put ourselves ahead another 3 points in this Primeira League table. And what a wonderful match that was. I did not expect to win the game the way I did, but it was literally 93 minutes into the game that we managed to get that winner. What a fantastic match. I will never forget this match. It was one of the best career mode matches I've had. But yeah, what a fantastic game. We won fairly. We got that penalty right at the end. I know it was a penalty, but still we deserved to win that. They had better overall stats than us, but we had more shots on target. But yeah, what a fantastic match. Let's go ahead into the transfer season and see who we can buy. So this is what you've all been waiting for. I actually sold Salvio. I think I got about 35 million for him, but I'm going to go for Memphis Depay. I'm going to put a transfer offer in for him. I'm also going to go for Anthony Lopez, a fantastic goalkeeper, Portuguese goalkeeper. He's going to be amazing in the future, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world, I predict. And we're also going to go for Fernando, a substitute for Samaris. Yeah, he needs one, and Fernando I know for sure is going to develop into a great CDM. Again, probably one of the best players in the world. And yeah, those are the three that I'm going for so far. We'll see after this match if we're going to sign any more players. But what a fantastic start to the transfer season so far. You're not going to recognise the team, but it is going to be a team full of stars. And yeah, let's see how we get on in our next match. Which I think was against Gil Vicente. I'm not 100% sure there. I wasn't looking at the screen. But yeah, what a good start for us. So yes, I was right. It's a game against Gil Vicente. We're playing away, but this is a team that we should absolutely smash. Don't be frightened there by that league table. We are a game in hand, so we should be theoretically about 4 points ahead of Sporting Lisbon, and we're trying to distance ourselves from the top, the other top three teams, which are Sporting, Benfica and Braga. I don't know where Braga was placed there actually, but yeah, let's just have fun with this game. Hopefully score a lot of goals. We've got Lima. Jonas is actually out for 4 weeks, but yeah, let's go straight to the highlights. Let's hope I'm not talking too soon and we actually concede and lose against Gil Vicente, but I don't think so. Enjoy the highlights. And the action starts early as Talvin's knocked down by Yamis in the penalty area and gives away a penalty 3 minutes into the game. But Lima takes the penalty, he knocks it down straight into the middle, and Viana saves it. I don't know how, but a good start there from Benfica. A lot of action early into the game. Look at that miss though. Great save, to be fair. And the massacre starts early as Gaitan takes his familiar left-footed corner, and who's there waiting for the ball? Yes, you've guessed it, it's Luizão, smashes it into the back of the net. What a start there for Benfica. That all too familiar, tall centre-back Luizão rarely fails in that position, and it's a great start there for Benfica. It's Gil Vicente 0, Benfica 1, and we're well on our way to the 3 points. And 10 minutes later, it's the turn of our boy Gaitan. He dribbles straight into the box. Look at that wonderful player. Takes a shot, deflects off a player, and straight into the back of the net. And that's Gil Vicente 0, Benfica 2. We're just playing around with Gil Vicente at the moment. This isn't even a game for Benfica at the moment. And it's the Benfica show as Lima just accelerates past all their defenders, takes a right-footed shot, scores the goal, and it's definitely the Benfica show now. 28 minutes into the game, it's Gil Vicente 0, Benfica 3. What a start to this game. Could it have got any better? Straight off the back of that good performance against Porto, it's just a dream match for Benfica. And the Benfica show continues just before half-time. A nice pass there to Samaris, does a roulette, passes it to Lima with a nice little step over, puts it straight into the far post, low to the ground, making it impossible for the goalkeeper to save. But what a game so far, 45 minutes into the game, and we're beating Gil Vicente 4-0. They don't even know what's happening at the moment. Our morale's just so high on the back of that game against Porto. That's it, it's an absolute massacre. And yeah, let's go into the second half now. And absolutely nothing worthy of a highlight happened in the second half, so we're going to go straight to the end, and straight to the end of the transfer season, and seeing if we can secure the likes of Depay and Anthony Lopez. I've got high hopes, but let's see what happens. So my offer for Memphis Depay is actually accepted. They also accepted the offer for Anthony Lopez. So I'm going to offer them the contract, and you're going to see that both players actually agree and they join my team. So that's two fantastic additions to the club. And I'm also going to buy a right midfield player. I can't remember what he's called, but he's going to come up now. But just enjoy the rest of this negotiation section. I'm going to leave some music for you to listen to. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Viva Benfica. And yeah, see you next time, where I'm going to be playing with all these new players. Fernando, Depay and Anthony Lopez. And this new right midfielder, I can't remember what his name is. But enjoy. Thank you very much.